In our Divorce Survivors Club, we have a module called Breaking the Chains of the Seductive Trap. Well, that sounds incredibly interesting, and it is. But actually, at the end of the day, it's all about blame. Now, nobody wins the blame game. Let's look at the first part. You blame yourself for the end of this relationship. You think up all the reasons and the things that you have done wrong, and you blame yourself. Now, this doesn't help at all because it just makes you feel negative and bad. What's the point of bringing up in your mind those conversations, those things that happened? Yes, certainly they did happen, but that was in the past. Take a good look at yourself and see whether you really are to blame. I always say that it takes two to tango. So, are you really to blame? Or has a thing happened in your marriage that you're not quite sharing the same values anymore? You've changed. We do change as we grow up. So maybe it's just something as simple as that, which is a bit more acceptable than blaming yourself. The other thing is you blame him. He did everything wrong. He is entirely responsible for this breakup. It's got nothing to do with you. He's a bad person. He's just the worst thing that could possibly have happened. He did everything wrong in this marriage. He didn't care enough about you. Maybe you were too needy. He didn't pay enough attention to the children. Maybe he was working too hard to provide the sustenance for those children. So, as I said, nobody wins the blame game. And let me tell you, while you're busy blaming him for everything that's gone wrong, he probably doesn't care. He's probably found a new partner, a new way of life. So while you are sitting with all this stuff stewing in your head, he doesn't care. And you know, the most important person in your life is you. And you've got to look after yourself. So let that blame go. Get out of the seductive trap of blame. It doesn't do anybody any good, and particularly your children, if you have any, because they feel all this regurgitation of misery, whether you're blaming yourself or you're blaming him. So, dive into our module. Just break the chains of the seductive trap by going straight to our channel introduction, unlocking a future which should be fantastic. It's in the channel description, and get the free module, which will help you tremendously. You know, we all go through it. We have to find somebody to blame. But it's in the past. Work out your part in the story, work out his part in the story, and perhaps it was just values that were out of alignment, and often circumstances as well. See you in the module.